waiting on Calvin or David Lee?
I thought you was going to bed.
No, I want you sleeping. And why ain't you in bed?
I want to stay up and hear what's happening.
Ain't nothing gonna happen, Candy, except your daddy and mama gonna be made a fool of, accusing that boy of robbery.
If you're going to agitate, Mama, you ought to go back to bed.
I ain't got to go to bed. This is my house. Sorry. TV gonna go.
Stop playing that TV set. We're going to send it back tomorrow.
You ain't gonna send nothing back.
What's that?
I ain't saying nothing.
I just can't understand it. I raised my son to do good according to God. I taught him...
Then would you hush? You sound like Reverend Ike.
Mama, don't you realize what David done?
All I realize is that you think David's done something wrong.
You mean to sit there and tell me you don't wonder about all this? You were the one who said he robbed the bank.
I didn't say a thing.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Then you don't think it's kind of funny? David got rich all of a sudden after that bank robbery?
The newspaper clearly said that them bank robbers was white. And David Lee is as black as Egyptian mud.
Yup, and it sure feels good not being poor anymore. Maybe now I can have all them other things that rich black brats have.
You're still poor. And I'd rather for us to be poor or I die in bed than to have money given by the way of the thing.
Mama, you don't know for sure whether David stole that money. You don't know that.
No, she don't know that. That's how ignorant she is about life. She ain't hip.
Here's Calvin now. And Mama, don't start aggravating folks.
You just don't try to take my TV.
Where is he?
He ain't got here yet, and I'm glad.
Mama, will you stop?
He's usually in this time, isn't he?
And our son has changed a whole lot.
This whole conversation is making me sick.
Me too.
Y'all ain't got nothing to do with it.
Maybe we hadn't said nothing, Big Mama. This whole mess wouldn't have started.
No, it ain't our fault. Them two just don't know how to live fat.
Well, if living fat means stealing, what ain't yours?
Living fat is black folks merely enjoying what white folks been enjoying all of their lives.
Oh, Mama.
And why can't we enjoy life? We deserve color TVs and stereos, fine clothes, and money.
If the Lord wanted us to have it,
The bank won't even miss it, Mama.
I still say if the Lord wanted it to be ours, he would have given it to us a
So
long
would
time
you
ago.
stop all of that? He done give it to us.
Sometimes I wonder what happened to all that religion you had.
I still got my religion. I just got a little money.
Enough of that foolish talk. Now, make a decision about that money. He's gonna give it back when he gets it. He's gonna confess to whatever wrong he's done, too.
Oh, that's him now, Lord, Lord, Lord. What would thou have me to do? Take the stand and guilt away and
Here
wipe my
comes the
wicked
Lord.
eye.
Candy, time for you to go to your room.
Oh, Daddy!
Get up, Candy. Get up and go to your room.
What's everybody still up for? Kind of late, isn't it?
David, don't make me get my stereo back.
Did you like your stereo, Candy?
Yeah, that was the one I wanted.
Did you like your TV, Big Mama?
Sure did. That TV set relaxed me. I ain't been bothered with my condition all evening.
It even has an earphone with it, so you can sit in there and listen to all your favorite shows.
Thank you, son.
David Lee.
Dad, I'm sorry I couldn't get yours today, but the man told me he couldn't get the back massage installed in the recliner until the day after tomorrow.
Son.
No, Dad, don't blame me. I knew it was something you needed. Remember you used to always say, get only what you need, son, other things come later? With your back working the way it has, I think that's exactly what you needed.
Then you did get all this stuff?
Yep.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. My son, my baby boy. Candy, you go on to bed now. Go on, this is too much for you to hear.
Oh,
Go
Mama!
on, Candy. Baby Lee, I didn't know you would do nothing
I
like
don't
this.
believe my ears.
Oh, Mommy, you know I'd do anything for y'all.
David Lee.
And Mom, I didn't know exactly what you wanted, so if you want, you can have a few dollars to throw around. And Dad, I don't want you working on 2 jobs anymore. I intend to take care of all the bills so that we all can settle down and rest. Like them rich white folks on the hill. Might even move into one of them big red brick houses. You know, the kind with the big chimney? Can you imagine the looks on their faces? Nigga moving in, nigga moving in. Yes, son, we gonna really live. We gonna really live.
Calvin, do something, will you? Please do something. I tried, Jesus. Forgive me, tell you as a mother. Child, will you please, Lord? Because I'm stumbled.
Settle down, Billy. Let me see if I can settle this.
Too late, Satan done got his mind.
What's wrong? Now, don't let them upset you, David, honey. All you got to do is explain. And I know whatever your reason is, them two white boys must have made you do it.
Do what?
Big Mama's behind you all the way. I know how temptation is.
Temptations? What?
Don't act dumb now, boy. You already
I
confessed.
never would have thought my own son.
What made you do it, boy? Do what?
It was wrong, David. God knows it was wrong.
Being poor has its quality, son, but at least we was living inside the law.
Oh, no.
It's all right, David Lee, honey. I'm on your side. Me and my TV on your side.
Oh, no.
I know this will be hard for you to accept, son, but you'll have to pay for your crime according to the law. Well, I'd be less than a man before God if I let you get away with this.
I don't believe this.
That's what I have to do, boy. It's only right.
Wait a minute, Dad. You don't think I robbed that bank yesterday?
You gonna deny it?
Wait a minute, Dad. Just answer the
You
question,
just
please.
confessed to buying all this stuff.
Yeah, I bought all this stuff, but I didn't rob a bank. God
Just a
damn.
second there, boy. Don't you cuss your mama.
What else can you expect? You're accusing me of robbery.
You changing your story?
What story? You didn't hear me say I robbed that damn bank.
Let me hear you say another cuss word and I'll kick your butt from here to Washington, D.C.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe this. I didn't rob that bank.
I guess you made a fortune working as a janitor every day.
I didn't say that.
Just cause you went to college don't make everybody else ignorant. The man God ain't as big as the man who done sent him.
I said I didn't rob that bank.
Are you gonna lie, huh? Yeah, you going to jail. You sure going. I ain't gonna get you out either. You're rotten there before I get you out.
God damn, man, you ever listen?
Come here, look here. You ain't grown up to get your black butt whooped. I'm still your daddy. You must be going crazy. My name's thrown around in the street. I'm jammed with a big boy that got trapped, and you run around robbing banks.
I told the truth. I didn't rob that bank, and if he would settle down and listen, I'll explain the whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's explain, Calvin. Jesus was counselor of the publicans and Judi. So I think we should hear him out.
Put your balls down, nigga. Listen to him.
I'm listening. But this better be good. You still going to jail. I'm waiting.
Well, I bought this stuff for y'all, but I didn't rob a bank to get it.
Then it ain't bank money, huh?
Yeah, it's bank money, but I didn't steal it.
Well, where'd you get it from?
I found it.
See there? I told you he had an explanation before.
How you gonna find a few $1,000s of bank money, boy?
The bank robbers had us all on the floor, and they dropped a bundle of money on the floor by me, and I just picked it up. Simple as that.
What?
I just picked it up, Dad. I didn't steal it. I know the difference between right and wrong. That's not the way I was taught. I just got tired of seeing you come in off one job and rush off to another one. And it made me sick to see my mother wiping her hands off, making someone else's tile floor look better than her linoleum. Maybe I should have left the money on the floor. But I kept seeing this family smiling and happy because they finally had some dust in their pocket. I wanted to pay you back, Dan, for working so hard to send me to school. That's the only reason I kept the money. But if you think I ought to go to jail for that, I will.
No need for that. Finders keepers and losers weepers. Especially now.
Oh, David, I'm so relieved. Thank you, Jesus. I knew my son would forsake your ways at all. That makes the whole thing different. Don't it, Calvin? Calvin.
I don't know, Biddy. After all, it ain't our money.
Lord, it won't be there. If I knew I was letting you marry such a big ignorant nigga, I would have stopped the wedding the day you brought him to the house.
Now look, Mary, that money is bank money. It belongs to some good folks who had faith enough to put that money in there.
And what difference does that make? They think the white boys took it.
That's a fact.
I don't know. Them folks need their money. Something tells me that it ain't right to keep it.
And how he gonna give it back? Is he gonna walk up to that bank and say, I found this here money today on a bank robbery, son. I done spent some of it, but you can have the rest of it back.
Well, that is to think about.
We need it, Dad. And it would be impossible to replace the money I've spent already. It would take 100 paychecks to make up for it.
But David, the Bible teaches that we should do unto others as we would have them do unto you. I'll have to go along with your father.
You always go along with that nigger!
I'll have to pray over, son. I'll have to do as the Lord feels right, boy.
You do that, Calvin. That's the best way.
Your decision may mean me going to jail.
It may mean me losing my TV, too.
I'll do what the Lord feels right, son.
You get some sleep now, David Lee. You too, Calvin. Come on. Don't you fret none, David Lee. The Lord provides for all his children, no matter what the crime. He knows the burdens of his children. Good night, Mama.
Good night, Paragram.
Man, what you gonna do? Ain't nothing much for me to do except wait until the old man delivers the Supreme Court decision.
So you mean you just gonna sit here and wait till he says you gotta go to jail?
Guess so.
Man, that's some real shit. Well, man, maybe your mama won't go
Mama
along.
goes along with anything Daddy says.
Well, man, hasn't she ever had a real idea on her own?
Nope, my old man's the final word as far as she's concerned.
15,000 bunches of green hanging loose. God damn!
I got even more problems. Terry's supposed to be flying down here tomorrow to pick out an engagement ring. And if things go like I think they will, I won't have enough money to buy her a bubblegum ring, let alone marry her.
Hey, man, you two got problems, don't you?
Oh, what's so funny?
Hey, man, things go like we planned. She gonna have to visit you up on the cell block.
And that's funny.
Funny as a chicken with teeth. I can see you now, man. Decked in a black and white striped tuxedo. With the Walden as your best man.
Oh, that's real funny.
I can hear him now. Here comes the thief. Here comes the thief.
Look here, buddy. You're in as much trouble as I am.
What, Jack?
I said, you're in as much hot water as I am.
Hey, man, you picked up that money. I didn't.
Now, I didn't say you did that, but you did become an accessory to the fact. And the fact is, you took approximately $1,000 of said money and purchased clothing and other personal items with the full knowledge of the origin of the money. Dig that.
Hey, Dad, brother man. Hey, guys, I was only teasing. Hey, man, I can't be going to jail.
And why not? There's always enough room for us kind of folks.
Not jail. Hey, man, I just bought me some new rags. Rags I've been getting for all my life, man. I got to walk the streets in them.
Yeah, man. And about those clothes, is that all you spent your money on? Didn't you think about anybody else?
Sure, I thought about somebody else. But when I went shopping, all my thoughts stayed at home.
All this to impress women. What you gonna do when you run out of new clothes?
Find me some new women. Black women outnumber us men by 4, and I work in sets of 36s.
Yeah, well, write me in jail and let me know if you multiply.
Hey, man, get that jail shit out your mind, Dave. Hey, man, ain't gonna be none of that. You think I'm gonna cut my best friend off to the pen without a fight? I'm with you, man, no matter what.
Thanks, Ace. Nice to know your blood. Man, if I could figure out a way to keep that dust.
Man, you folks must be crazy. I mean, don't they know the value of $1? I mean, I could see them giving it all back if we all had some money. But man, we all been poor for so long and so hard, so a welfare check seems like an inheritance.
They could just realize how much they need that dust.
Man, I'm sure glad my old lady ain't Christian. When I bought that new automatic washer, she didn't ask me where I got no money. All she wanted to know was how come I didn't get a dryer to go along with it.
Hey, man, what if we figure out a way to keep the money? I could get a plane out of here, meet Terry in Atlanta, marry her.
Dave, the moment you marry a chick is the day you kiss that braid goodbye.
I told you Terry's not that kind of girl. Besides, the rich. She probably keeps enough money in a small change purse to fill both these damn pillows.
Hey, man.
Huh?
What did you just say?
Huh?
I got it, man. I got it. I know what to do.
Oh, yeah? What?
Look here, man. Give back part of your money. Say a couple of thousand. And when the cops come, let the big bucks say, find me.
Oh, great idea, man, but do you mind telling me how we're gonna do that?
Simple, man. We hide it.
Hide it?
Yeah, find somewhere to stash the cash until it can be put to better services.
What good is that going to do?
Look here. The man says you got to give the money back. You give back the part you didn't hide. The rest is safe until you get out. And if he says you can keep it, no sweat.
It won't work. They know I didn't spend up $15,000 on junk.
Man, you don't know how much you found? Tell me found 3,000 or 4,000. That's enough.
What will we hide? Your house?
Man, we ain't got the 3 rooms.
What difference does that make?
Look, between me, Mama, 9 brothers and 3 sisters, ain't nowhere to hide no money in the 3-room house. Besides, man, my lady got a nose for money. She can smell money and chitlin for miles.
Yeah. So much for that idea.
Well, look here, Ace, I think maybe we can hide it over here.
Man, if my old man decides for me to get that money back, them humpies will be all over this place.
Man, I was thinking of a place where nobody would think of looking.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Right here, babe. We can stuff it all in the county. It'd be safe forever and some more. Cause you know y'all can't afford to buy nothing new.
Think you got something, Ace. We might as well put it all in there.
Well, where'd you put the money?
It's in the kitchen behind the icebox in the guarantee bag.
Well, let's go get it. Let's go do a little pillow stuffing, man.
Right.
Oh, can you sew?
No.
I can. That's the only way I kept from being naked. New creative gift.
Honey, I'll still say that husband of yours is crazy. Talking about he gonna pray over it. You pray for it, Benny, not over it. Main reason we should keep it.
I'm tired of talking about it, Mama. Money kills the spirit.
I thought you had better sense than that. Don't you realize David Lee ain't done nothing wrong? He found the money, found it, brought him over.
But it belongs to someone else.
All I can say for you is you didn't let your religion cripple you. God didn't mean for us to be poor all our lives. Religion means being happy serving God, not all suffering.
I don't know, Mama.
You ought to know. Ignorance is no excuse. You act like the Lord gonna turn you away from his pearly gates unless you show up raggedy. Figured he ain't gonna let you in his mansion on high unless you've been holding up in a shack down here. It's the other way around, seems to me. Now, how the Lord gonna trust somebody to live in his castle if they ain't had no experience with the finer things before they get there?
Evening, ladies.
Evening.
Hey, what you do with my throw pillow in the kitchen?
Oh, these?
He was gonna throw them away because they look old. So I told him they went with the color.
They go with it, the car, right? Raggedy like everything else in this house. I'm 69 years old, and I've been living in this house for all these years, and still looking at the same old.
Well, I think it's nice. It has sentimental value.
Shh. If your daddy wasn't so stupid, we could have new furniture all over this house.
Well, I'm sure Daddy will make the right decision. Whatever he decides, I'll accept.
Hey, you know, it's only right.
It's only right.
Are you feeling all right, David?
I feel fine.
See, Mama, not everyone feels the way you do. I'm glad to see you come to your senses, David.
Look here, man. I'm gonna split. You can go home and take me a shower, splash on some high karate, jump into my suit and go mess up some chocolate mama's mind.
What was that all about?
Nothing, Big Mama. Just a little joke.
Well, me, myself, I'm going to go watch my TV program. Let me see, what's tonight? Wednesday night. Good Times is on. Hate to be a traitor to my race, but I think there's a rerun. Medical Center's on tonight. Maybe somebody get cured of my condition. I got to go watch that.
That Big Mama.
Well, David, I'm glad you changed your mind about the money.
Like I said, Mama, it's only right.
Yes, I know. But I hate to think of all the nice things we all could have.
You make it sound like you expect your daddy to say I have to go to jail.
Oh, no, honey, I don't mean that. It's just that every woman at one time in her life wants to fix her home up pretty and new life. The Lord just didn't will it to be like that for me.
Here, Mama.
David Lee.
Take it, Mama. It's not bank money. Remember I used to work?
But, honey, you need it.
Who needs money in jail? Take it, Mama. Buy yourself a dress or some new shoes. It's on me.
But your daddy, he was...
Buy him a new dress, too. Take it, Mama. Please.
Well, it has been a long time since I bought me something. say I walk. I get the Holy Ghost too much and too often for a little walking by with me. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes. Woo! Calvin ain't been here yet, has he?
No,
Dave Lee ain't come home yet?
no.
I sure hope things. All right, don't you, Mama? What's wrong, Mama? Your conditioning bothering you?
No, my condition ain't bothering me.
Don't seem to have many words, Stephen.
What's that in that bag?
Just a little something I bought today.
You mean to tell me that since your husband of yours let you spend some money? Don't make sense to me. He usually don't know what to do with money.
How you gonna stop?
Tell me one thing. You like being poor?
Nobody likes being poor.
Then why the first chance you get, you want to throw it away?
We don't want to throw it away. We just want to do as God wants.
God must have wanted it. He done give it to us.
We still need to pray over it.
In all these years I've been living on this big green earth, I ain't never seen two folks like y'all. Since when did you and Calvin get a two-way radio to heaven? Is God gonna whisper in Calvin's ear or something? He could have well done whispered in mine and I already got the answer.
Calvin is more spiritual.
Spiritual, my eyeball. Calvin just do a lot of talking. That's all he is talking. And you, my daughter, you can quote the Bible with any subject somebody spit at you, and you still ain't saying much.
We're trying to live right.
Well, if money's so unimportant to y'all, why don't you work and give some of that hard hat money to the Red Cross or Medicaid? If you're so holy, you don't need money to pay all these bills. Give it away.
You sound mad.
Hell, I am mad. I got to sit up and listen to all this hypocritical Bible talk. That's how come I don't fool with them niggas up to that church no more. They just a bunch of talk.
How do you know, Mama? You ain't been to church since Bubba Turner's funeral last year.
You're darn right I ain't been. But I still got my religion. Sure do. Church ain't doing nobody no good if they ain't being themselves. But when I stay at home, I ain't got the front like I'm living holy. But I still treat everybody right.
Well, I ain't no arguing mood.
You watch. I'ma prove you and Calvin out. You gonna see just what kind of conversations y'all had with God.
Hello? No, not yet. Okay, David. Try not to be late, honey. You know how your daddy is. Okay, I'll tell him. Bye now. That was David Lee. He said to tell his daddy he'd be a little late, but he'd be right home.
Daddy's home! David! David, come on!
David ain't here yet, Candy.
Where is he?
He just hung up. He said he'd be right on.
How you this evening, Mary?
Fine, thank you, sir. And how are things in heaven?
Huh?
Look, Calvin. She's just being funny.
Daddy, have you made up your mind yet?
Well, I had a long talk with God last night and this morning at work.
I didn't know God worked at Charlie's dry cleaner.
As I was saying, I had a long talk with God, and he put it on my mind to weigh the good and the bad of the situation.
Is it long distance to call heaven? I'm 69 years old, and I ain't had a good talk with God yet. When are the rates cheapest?
And as though my heart was weighed down, and when I opened my eyes,
Oh, you were asleep. Mama, will you settle down? Just settle down. Woman, don't you raise your voice at me. Who do you think you are?
I just want you to settle down. God said heaviness in the heart of the man maketh it stoop.
Then you better leave me alone. You can't upset me.
Mary, why don't you settle down, please?
Will somebody please tell me if I can keep my stereo?
If your grandmother would sit down, I can finish. As I was saying, I prayed on it with a mind towards
You
heaven.
gotta preach a darn sermon every time you open that
Mary, do you get pleasure out of agitating?
door. I ain't agitating. I just want you to give me a simple answer to a simple question. Can we keep the money? You better let Calvin get it. It's probably God calling him to step rain.
Yes, he's here. You want to talk to him? Okay, I'll tell him. Hurry on. That was David Lee. He said he's on his way. He picked you up from the diner.
Okay, Daddy.
I don't want to hear this. I need my S-flash.
Mary, I've been trying to keep from losing my temper with you.
Oh, you have, huh? I declare. And I guess I'm supposed to be scared now.
No, Mary, you ain't supposed to be scared now, but you make it hard for a man to respect his mother-in-law.
Well, nigga, if I make you crazy, why don't you get on your earth to heaven telephone and cancel my reservation?
Mary, you act like a child sometimes. I wonder about your
Nigga,
age.
you better call this nigga. You better call your husband.
Mary, I don't want to have to take a stand against you.
You ain't gonna take a stand against me as long as this is my
Well,
house.
Mama, you can't be talking that way to Calvin. He pays the bills in this house. He is the head of this family.
Well, this is the neck talking to the head. As long as this building we presently living in says it belongs to Mary
Mama,
Lee
will you
Cooper.
stop all of that? You're just upset because of Calvin's decision.
That woman don't even... My decision is,
Knowing him, the only decision he would make
we can keep the money.
is to buy the keep bag and send his own gifts on the jail.
Hey, Mama! We can't keep it!
Lord, have mercy.
I think that's the right decision, Calvin. Now maybe we can all do what we wanted to do for a long time.
Well, it took a lot of thought and prayer, but I knew it would be right. I wanted my family happy for a change.
Calvin, we are. This is the perfect time to start redecorating. I bought these pretty new throw pillows today on sale. Now, Mama, these pillows won't cause you no more agony.
I like them pillows. They're good for my back.
Candy, do you want to put these pillows on your bed?
No, indeed not. I put nothing but psychedelic coasters in my room to go on my new stereo.
What about you, Mama?
No, things too old for me. I don't like nothing old.
Well, maybe David will want them. I hate to throw them away.
Mama, Daddy, I'm finna go see Cafe.
Cafe who?
Cafe Duncan?
Is that the Duncans over on Rex Street?
Yes, sir. I wanna borrow some of her records.
Devil music?
No, sir. Only James Cleveland. Remember, I promised.
All right.
Okay.
Candy, be home by 10:30.
Okay.
Oh, Candy, since you're going over there on Rex Street, get the trash by the step and burn the mess.
Mama, start the fire?
Fire's already on. I saw some folks out there burning early this evening.
Okay.
Candy!
Bye, baby.
Take these with you. I know David probably won't use them.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, baby. Alvin, you're welcome to come watch my TV anytime you want. Just don't sit on my bed.
Thanks, Mary. I'd love to do that.
What are we going to do with all the money?
Well, we have to use it wisely so the Lord won't take it from us. I know David Lee gonna want to put something up for Candy's education.
Whatever he gives me, I'm gonna use it to get married.
I didn't know you were thinking of marriage again, Mama.
Shoot, all rich widows think of marriage, Betty. I want me a young thing, too. One that wears pretty high-heel shoes and loud colors. What have you always wanted, Mama?
I want to fix my home up real nice and fancy. I want new curtains and a throw rug for the bathroom.
Yeah, my feet do get cold when I'm in there for a while.
And I want new chairs, too. Or maybe, oh yes, a studio couch. A brown studio couch with a row of ruffles at the bottom.
I'm just thankful I won't have to work so hard now. Then, too, we can have that loan company paid off and have that taken care of.
That's right.
And, you know, we can finally get that raggedy car that David Lee drives around here and pays for.
My baby gonna be so surprised when he finds out we can keep the
I'm so proud of the boy.
He is a smart fellow. That comes from my side of the family.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing, Mama. Just cracking a joke.
It mean nothing, Mary. Just joking.
That's all right, son. Besides, there ain't nothing you can do to me now to get me mad.
Now that's the way I like to see my mama.
Shoot, I think I'll go to church Sunday. Indeed, I am thankful. Lord, I feel like a pilgrim. Yes, Jesus.
And Mary, it'll be good to have you back in service.
We miss you in prayer meeting, too.
Now, wait just a minute. I said I was going to church. I ain't said nothing about them dried-ass prayer meetings.
Good evening, sir.
Well, how you, Mr. Boo?
And how you find chocolate mama's making a sweet cup of life taste?
I'm fine, real fine, so fine.
Evening, folks.
Hi, David.
Hello, dear.
Hi, son.
The Lord is your guardian angel, son. He guides you through the storms and the mist.
I guess you boys waiting on your answer.
Yes, sir.
Well, I've decided. I mean, through prayer, that is, I've decided to keep the money.
Come out, boy. You living fat now.
All right, settle down now, settle down, settle down. Now, the first thing we got to do is sit down and count the money and sort out the bills that need paying, and we'll save the rest for rainy days.
Just don't put it in the bank. Y'all knows it ain't safe nowadays.
Where's the money, son?
Oh, it's in a very safe place,
Right
Dad.
on.
It's sewn in these. Mama, where's the pillows that were on these chairs?
Why, David, you gave me some money to buy some new things, so I bought some pretty new throw pillows.
Mama, the money was sewn in the pillows.
What? Lord have mercy.